Good morning, guys. Well, afternoon, I suppose. It is, Monday, February 1st, 2021, going by pretty quickly already. Good morning, Jason, Moon, Dread, good to see you guys. Lonix, Sibo, hey, Matthew. We're gonna get back into it. We're gonna see if we can, chase more of those bounties down. When I say that, I've been quite terrible at actually sticking to that objective. Hey, Ted. How you doing, man? Come on, load up. It's having a time today. Hope you guys had a decent weekend. And yeah, Moon, it wasn't too bad. Although my sleep schedule has been absolutely catastrophically wrecked. I had to drag myself to be able to get up in time because I don't think I actually fell asleep until 6, 7 a.m. And not by choice. Like I wanted to be asleep hours earlier. Just been forever tossing and turning. Did a bit of reading to try to knock myself out. That didn't help. Oh, Dread, it's fine. I kind of want to experience how long it takes, for like just one person doing it solo to get them. Just to see, how ridiculous it is too. For, anyone, running solo. Cause like, if I'm gonna whine and complain on Spectrum, which I will, that is our Chris given right to whine. I want to see how long it actually takes. Yeah, I do appreciate it because believe me, the I want to take a shortcut. I do, because I just want to see if I can knock around some Idrises. Well, Ted, a lot of it too is like my environment, because being in the South, everyone either has a deleted muffler or a motorcycle, and they just love to let you know 3 blocks away at 5 a.m. And I'm one of those people where it's pretty much constant adrenaline, and one slight sound will wake me up and keep me up for about an hour. Oh yeah, Death. Lots of wine. Lots of whining. Little dining. Also, Death, good to see you. Because, like, I listen to, like, a lot of, like, grainymood.com and stuff, and that sometimes helps. Hey, Jimothy. Good to see you. Hey, Tio. Good to see you, Tio. Yeah, see, Ted, like, okay, so I've just tried, like, cheap earplugs from Walmart, like, the sporting goods section, and they tend to fall out. Like I need to actually get decent, good fitted earplugs, but those also be expensive. So I've just used like regular earplugs. They tend to fall out sometimes though. I've tried sleeping like with my actual headphones, so that way you can listen to all the nice stuff while you're falling asleep. But the problem is the way I sleep makes it kind of difficult. Jimothy, not really. I had a group bounty at the beginning of the last session. I instantly diverted from that because after hitting 2 of them in a group bounty, I had to touch down for repairs. And then I snuck aboard someone's ship while they were mining and attempted to hold them up for 10 UEC with a Nerf gun, and they promptly ignored me, which, to their credit, they didn't have their helmet on, so they couldn't see chat, but I hit that guy with like 12 Nerf darts, and he ignored me. Tia, that happens sometimes, like with Discord and YouTube. I'm sorry. I actually feel kind of bad about even having that thing, because like I hate when people get pinged just because streaming. But as long as it's something that's optional that you can option into, like I don't want to annoy people with it. Also, Thomas, good to see you, man. It's all right. Still kind of waking up, but was a very good weekend. Also, Sidewinder, good to see you.
It takes all of us working together to keep our corpse.
Yeah, we see Lonix. I'm gonna speak to my doctor about it. Like, I guess I could just tell them everything at once, but like, she does say she wants to give me like a pulse arc test. If I'm even saying that correctly, I don't feel like I am. Ah, my Buccaneers over here.
Please be aware.
And that's, I guess, measure like the oxygen you have while you're sleeping to see if it actually is like sleep apnea. Which... guess we can go ahead and get all this stuff claimed. Okay, hold on. I saw that on the red. Something is screwy with the red. Hey, Ren. Good to see you, man. Okay. Stored. Portals are retrieve. Okay, well that does not inspire confidence. Ooh, plane. That's I feel like there's going to be lots of suggestions. It's been a while since I've been in the graphics card game. Did that just disappear? I think it did.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Wait, whimsical noises. Dread, tell us more. It's like a slightly high pitched sound, almost like a wheeze or like a slight whistle, like not a loud one, but just.
Thank you for visiting ArcCorp, Stanton's capital.
Okay, yeah. So the Cutlass Red is just magic and can just instantly relocate. Hangar 3. Yeah, I've gotten that myself a few times. Like it'll just be oh so light, but enough where you notice it and you go, "Hey, what's that sound?" And then it takes you a while to go, "Oh, it's me." Hey, nice, Thomas. Go play some, like, Among Us in VR chat.
Welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Oh man,
The systems
tamales.
are online.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I had a tamale, I thought you ate the shell, and I was having a lot of difficulty chewing it. I felt so dumb when someone finally pointed it out to me. I don't think so, Jim. Can you guys hear me all right? Let me just double check. Do I sound kind of low quality? Let me just check OBS. Yeah, it looks like I'm still on like my main.
Launch complete.
Oh, okay, good deal. Well, you know, it might still be me kind of waking up. The voice might still be a bit scratchy. I am missing a wing. Oh, right, from the landing. Oh, yes, Ted. You know you work in a decent place if you've got a tamale lady who goes door to door with the tamales. Oh, we used to have one here, and I miss it. It's also a guy who'd go around selling like cups of fruit or like sandwiches, but he stopped, which is sad. Yeah, Alexander, you would think that, you know, they would go with actual physics, but I mean, if they actually followed real physics, then you know, none of this stuff would actually work. Star Citizen pulls the whole space engineers thing where torque does not exist. Well, right up until you have, you know, what is it, torque imbalance, and the torque does exist? Because there is no way those tiny thrusters up front could compensate for these engines. Oh, really? We're gonna start doing this? Like 10 minutes in, and we're gonna do that? Okay.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear up.
Yeah, Dread, I forgot we lost it the last time we used the red when we were doing the unmanned landing. And no shield either. Lonix. Yeah, I had a few milkshakes over the weekend myself. My problem is I always kind of go overboard with the chocolate powder mix. Just because, you know, I like the milkshake being just a little bit more like darker, a bit more rich, without being originally chocolate itself. And of course, like the chocolate chips, oh my god, they add to the crunch. And, you know, already being pre-frozen in the ice cream, it's almost like, you know, chowing down on just a bunch of tiny ice crystals. And you put just enough milk in there. Like, you keep it thick. Now, Death, I've never actually had a Lotus. Like, you know, when I moved to Austin, that was like my biggest exposure to really just, you know, most Mexican food, because, you know, living in Arkansas and then Texarkana, you know, the best we had were, you know, Mexican restaurants, but they were more like Tex-Mex style. Yeah, which were fine. You know, I enjoyed them, and you know, when you can't taste, it's not like it really matters anyway. But I really enjoyed it when I lived in Austin, and you know, now that I'm no longer there, you know, I've got Taco Bell, and that's not the same. It is not the same. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love Taco Bell. I enjoy it, especially, you know, when it's literally the only thing open at 3 a.m. and they're still nice to me and not, you know, upset or angry with me at all for even deciding to go through the drive-thru at 3 a.m. But Sometimes you just want like a 5-pound burrito, you know? Battle Dog, I am very damaged because of a life of unresolved traumas from my childhood that were never directly addressed. Oh, you mean the Cutlass? Sorry. We did an unmanned landing, um, at Port Olisar, and I just never actually repaired the ship. Oh, Moon, that sucks. I'm so sorry. And thank you, Matt. I've practiced landing a lot.
Is now on.
It's something I've attempted to stick the landing on. And I feel like I've gotten pretty good at it. Oh, you see, Lex, I never really thought about that. The, like the warming it up. That sounds like a lot of work, though. And yeah, Teal, we were. Hey, guy, that one guy. Jeremy, good to see you. They're still in PTU. This is not live. This is... Okay, that was weird. That's right, Alexander. Man, I miss Molly's. Also, there was what was that restaurant called? There was this Mexican restaurant in South Austin that had goat head soup. And I don't know if it's actually made out of goat head itself or what, or if it's just a name, but that soup was amazing. Okay, what is going on? There's like this brief moment of like no engine power whenever I come out of quantum. Oh, guy, it's fine. It's fine. That will probably never happen. Yeah, see, Ted, like, usually I'm kind of scared of them, but I also really enjoy those burritos that, like, if you wrapped it in swaddling cloth, you could pass it off as a baby, you know?
Landing gear down.
Oh, man, Lonix, you get to travel. Do you remember that time, like, Ghana had that, like, stunning upset and, like, won the World Cup? Like, I don't really follow soccer. I think it was soccer. They won something, and everyone was pissed about it. It's like, Ghana's winning. It was all, like, haters gonna hate. Was the joke.
Engines offline.
Alright, we're gonna see if we can do this without losing the other wing. Oh, yeah, not recently. Due to everything. Let's see if we can do this without losing the other wing. Oh, we are off kilter. We are off kilter. Well, that's gonna be at least a 6 out of 10. Or at most a 6 out of 10. Pulling up short. Oh, that was so short. And in the ground. Whatever. I'm still waking up. I'll take it as practice. That could have been much better. Not my best. Not my best at all. My god. Although I wonder if that, I wonder if that speed loss is still in when your engines are off. Hey, привет! Good afternoon, evening, night? Yeah, Boo, but it's barely on there, you know? Like, if I dropped the door, I wouldn't really be able to get out. Ah, no, guy. I'll just actually, you know what? Good idea. I'll just go ahead and suicide. Wake up refreshed, hydrated, new lease on life. So I played a round of Devour last night with Crumpet.
Active flight bay. Please vacate the vicinity.
That's right, Boone. That is right. No one can sneak in. Yeah, I started playing Devour because, you know, I enjoy... Well, I want to enjoy horror things. Like, I want to be scared.
Storage procedure. For your safety,
But
please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
I never find myself getting scared. I always find myself getting annoyed.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For
And
your safety, please vacate the area.
I don't think Crumpet enjoyed the game that much. Like, there's definitely, you know, jump scare portions or things where they do classic, you know, new horror tropes, like terrible audio mixing, so they burst your eardrums with jump scares. But it is good. However, playing with only 2 people makes it very easy for the angry tall lady to get you. And also not, you know, knowing the game. Like, it took me forever to figure out how to sacrifice a goat. Which you have to, like, sacrifice 10 of them? Which, it seems weird, you know, like, sacrificing the goats. Because, you know, she sacrificed the goats to get possessed in the first place. So, you know, it seems like just doing it again would just kind of, you know, strengthen possession instead of just kicking the possession out. And, like, that's the thing. Like, this lady is already, like, all stretched and spaghettified and angry. Like, I don't think there's any saving her, really. I think you could just leave. Dread, tell me more about that. I've never heard of that. See, Battle, like, I've played a lot of Phasmophobia. Actually, we played some of that, too. And, like, that's the thing. Like, I get the same thing. Like, I don't get scared. I get annoyed. Like, I need more. I need more than just, you know, the whatever demon burping at me as it chases me. Because, like, if it grabs you, you know, it's just the fingers appear from the sides, and then it gets you and drags you off to its basement or whatever it is. And, like, I feel like they could maybe give me a little bit more, but Dalvy, that is a good question. Right now we're only 20 minutes in, so I couldn't actually tell you. I would love to tell you, but I have not had enough experience with it yet. So
Landing gear up.
I got your dread. Now that actually sounds interesting.
Shield system online.
Hey, we've actually got bounties. Do we have any from What's-His-Face? Do we have to go visit What's-His-Face again? We do. Okay. Hey, Andres. So today we are going to attempt to, you know, get the ERT bounties again. Was gonna try to do it Friday, but we got distracted doing dumb things. Like, really, I'm just trying to see how long it takes to get them. Like, just, you know, flying solo. Like, it's no longer about the money. I just want to do it. Or to see how long it takes, you know?
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, really, Dread? Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Well, you know, I'm already down here, so we'll just, you know, He gives the Hammerhead missions though, right? At the very least, we could pop some Hammerheads. You know, on the rocks with Gandhi style. Gandhi. It's my Arkansan coming out.
Contact.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Gear down. Landing complete.
Off center, but at least I know where the
Landing
elevator
complete.
is.
Have a pleasant stay.
Negative Kai. They have not dropped the mini patch for the PU. Oh yeah, Northrog gives us out too, don't they? Maybe I should move over towards Crusader. Like I'll go ahead and, you know, accept the Miles one. Just because I'm already down. Yeah, then I might move on to Northrog. So it turns out I may have been going about those all wrong. Because I was under the impression that they were a Miles Eckhart thing. Granted, I've done zero research. So there's also that. I assumed, because people were talking about Miles Eckhart and ERTs, that they were, you know, combined together.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Yeah, we still have Levski for the time being.
Disembark before boarding.
Who knows for how long? You know, probably just the next day or two. Which I saw that they said they were still kind of working on Theaters of War.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
And I'm kind of sad about Theaters of War because, let's be honest, as soon as they saw oh god, what's his face? Zilla, Rexzilla. Like, you know, as soon as Rexzilla got popular, they went, hey, that's really cool. We should make a game system that capitalizes on that. And they spent so long that, you know, barely does anything with Star Citizen anymore. And they still have yet to come up with a game system inspired by, you know, his antics. Andres, okay, so the way the packages work in Star Citizen, and it's dumb, I know, it's artificial scarcity, but you know, they have limited things for sale. Like, more things pop up during, you know, certain sales, but the only time that all of them are available at once is during November. And this being February, it's going to be a long time until November. Now, what you can do, and it's not, you know, the most encouraged thing, but what you can do is to purchase things on the gray market. And that is you purchasing ships and packages from other people. Obviously, you want to use a reputable source, a middleman, if you will, who can back you up or refund you if things go south. I know a lot of people use the website Starhanger. I don't know if that's still, like, the place to go. There's a few people on Reddit, I believe the guy's name is Kane, who are pretty reputable. And usually through those, you can buy some of the more limited items. But Yeah, there's also the concierge packs, which require you to be a concierge, which is $1,000 or more. Um, and that one basically you would just have to get a concierge to buy and then gift to you, which would have to be a package that is less than $1,000.
Glad you can make it. Grab a seat.
Yeah, see, Jed, I think I should probably go for the North Rock.
Everybody has off days. Just don't make it happen. That's enough about me. Let's talk shop.
Does he have an eye twitch, or am I just missing another eye blinking?
Let's talk shop.
Yeah, he does have an eye twitch.
Another job's popped up. Thought you'd be a good fit.
Hey, Keel, good. I'm glad to hear. I mean, I'm sure they won't,
Check your motive.
fix it for several weeks, if not months, but... Yeah, 14,000, yeah.
Thanks. Get out there.
Yeah, like, if you're going after the Javelin, you pretty much have to buy a whole other account. Like, you have to buy an account that has a Javelin attached to it. Now, that is black market. And usually, CIG will come down on you pretty hard if they find out you have purchased an account. Like, I don't know how much they actually care, but officially they have to care, because that is black market. Like, ship buying, they don't care. Account buying, they get antsy. When Microtech first came out, I spent some time going through the forest, all the other topography on Microtech, but really,
Welcome to Metro.
I haven't really been back much since, aside from doing trade, and even then, I don't really feel like Microtech is all that great for trade. Hey, Ruby. Good afternoon.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
Negative, Sibo. I'm honestly just gonna wait on a lot of stuff until the actual patch drops to live. All right, now watch. This thing is going to instantly switch over. Like, it just does a 180.
Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Next
People want to talk about immersion breaking. Yeah, Matt. The NPCs, they've got a way to go. Like, I understand, especially since they're all running off the same server. I'm not really worried about NPCs that much. It's just when you've got like 30 crowding a door or standing in front of you at the ASOP terminal while you're trying to pull your ship out.
away from the platform edge when training.
Okay, there we go.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
I'm probably exaggerating, but that's what it felt like, Look at this guy hopping in place, all antsy-like. Either that or he's just listening to the Waffle House March on his AirPods. That's right, Ruby. Speaking of, the Waffle House March is a real song and can be found on Spotify, along with all the other absolutely ridiculous Waffle House music, because for some reason, Waffle House came out with like 2 whole albums. Yeah, Moon. He does. He does. Okay, I'm just gonna try calling... You know, Pagan, it's still kind of too early to tell for me. This is my first like 35 minutes with
You are
the
clear to
servers
launch.
since the database maintenance. And really, I think just being database maintenance, it's probably not going to affect stability and whatnot too badly, or too goodly, better, improved. It's probably still going to be the same. Let's go with that. Ah, yeah, yeah. Moon can tell you that much. He tried, and demand is still in the gutter. I didn't have a wipe, Lonix, and Moon, you said that you still had your 890, right? Oh, what? No, damn it! I tried to make it.
Landing complete.
Really? Really? Um. uh, uh, Okay. I don't know what those were about. I mean, Ruby, by the time the game is out, the NPCs will have gained sentience and probably overthrown the programmers to establish their own, you know, video game utopia and kick out the players. Yeah, of course, Lonix, of course. Of course. Ah, well, that is, you know, Star Citizen, ladies and gentlemen. Star Citizen. Wait, Tio, did they add more colors? Because like I know they added like one other color, like red, wasn't it? Did they add more? Because if that's the case, I might have to, you know, go shopping. Because I do enjoy looking cute. Yeah, Dredd, that's kind of what it felt like. Like, usually Drake actually has some of the strongest landing gears in the game. Oh, yeah. In preparation for the... What is it? The Neone helmets coming out? See, it would be super, you know, crappy and short-sighted. But I think one of the good things that they could do for like E-War or whatever, like some sort of, you know, buff debuff, is, you know, hijacking your keybinds and rerouting them. Granted, you know, that would probably be a pain to actually, you know, do anything with, but oh yeah, guy, but it's usually fairly strong. Like the Buccaneer landing gear can usually take a hit. Now it can't take a hit doing 120 meters per second. I learned that the hard way the other day. But it can usually sit down pretty, you know, rough. Oh yeah, yeah, not my best landing. He is still at it. Like, can we push this guy? Is he trying to get somewhere? maybe he's trapped in like one of those phase circles where he's like doomed to dance for years and years until he finally dies of exhaustion. Like, maybe the fairies got to him. Whatever. My timer's going down. Yeah, guy. I think we're actually supposed to be getting it soon, aren't we? And you know, Too Fast like is as smooth as it could. Like it's no butter. Pretty much feels the same. The usual buggery. Oh no. Did they? Oh no. Okay, so I actually have to get back on. Come on, let me claim. All right, we'll see. We'll see if that works. We've got a minute. While that's going, let's go visit this ghost buccaneer. Just to see what's up with it. Actually, you know what? While the buccaneer's being claimed too, I'm going to change the weapons on it. So I find that I usually engage at a distance, and the attritions don't really do well at a distance. You know, the damage fall off on those things is astronomical. Look at that. It almost looks flyable. I mean, you know, except for the missing weapons and the engines and the missiles. Oh, yeah. I mean, I never really use it myself, but, you know. All right. Let's head at the buck. Come on. Catch up. All right, we're gonna go for repeaters. I mean, you know, the other repeaters. Just because their damage is pretty flat across the board when it comes to varying distances. And really, I think that's what I prefer. Ah, Dread, your brain's not stupid. Hey, Vidar. Good afternoon, man. How you doing? Yeah, lads, bounties are working. However, my ship was not. Our doors closed prematurely, and we did not make the cut. So, we had to wait for the Buccaneer to get back up and running. You know, guy, I've had a few of those nuclear explosions. I never really correlated it with with it being like Valkyrie only. So I feel like I've killed a lot of those, and they did not go nuclear. But I've killed a few things that did. I didn't know if it was attached to a specific ship or not. Oh, Moon, that is awful. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, having it only restock like one per tick. Hey, nice guy. A big fan of the Bucks.
You are clear to launch.
Your systems are online. Landing gear up. Shield system charging. Shield system online.
Yeah, and it was more of a, I think it was more of an oversight than a bug. They like to do this thing where they just keep setting the refresh tick to a longer and longer time, but they don't increase how much it refreshes. Because used to, the refresh tick was like every 6 minutes, and it just keeps getting longer and longer, but they don't increase the refresh amount, so it'll be like 15, 20 minutes, but if it's only doing 20 a tick, then it's pretty much impossible to support, you know, people across multiple servers, especially when people are trying to buy so many that it just goes into the negative. Nah, I mean, not this early. I mean, if they wanna, you know, test resource scarcity, they gotta make it a bit more, you know, they gotta wait till actual, like, quanta comes in. Yeah, stock's going to be a major issue. Next patch, like the 3.12.1, should be fairly easy to pick them up. Guy, I actually don't know. Thing is, like, doing state of trade takes a lot of time per week. And, I've been spending a bit less time at the computer these days, what with the kidney issues I've been having. And plus, you know, trade, there hasn't really been anything to write about trade except that it's kind of pointless at the time being. Like, once they make trade worthwhile, I could, you know, do something. Exactly, Keel. Oh yeah, Dread. It's I mean, like, shorthand is kidney failure, but I think technically it's under like renal failure. Like, it's not, you know, the best thing in the world, by far. Like, they haven't restricted how much water I can drink yet, and, you know, put me on gremlin rules or anything. Or made me, you know, watch out for phosphorus or potassium or whatever it is that you have to, you know, strictly limit. Yeah, Vito, I can make like a quick 5-second video. Stage 3, Lance. Like, pretty much to the point where I'm just, you know, like, just now really getting symptoms. Which, granted, the symptoms have sucked. But they are measuring it now to see, like, if my kidneys have just always been this crappy, if it's getting worse, if it's holding, if maybe it's, you know, reversing and getting better. Like, it's still too early to tell, but they are doing, you know, tests, or at the very least, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Monitoring it. Guy, they are the size 1s from the Talon. I bought the Talon, thinking I was going to have fun with it, and, you know, I don't know. I thought they could have done better. Like, it's just not really my style. But I've kept it so far. And I'm not gonna lie, having the shields on a fighter is pretty nice. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Moon got it. It is pretty much screwed. I would say it out loud, but I know some people watch it work, so I'm just gonna be, nice and considered for them. But those are my sentiments exactly. Alright, we're going to try the Gandhi bounties again. If they will ever spawn. I'm sorry, is this Close Encounters with the Third Kind? Oh yeah, yeah, I can imagine. Oh yeah, Vito, like I've messed around with it. I like the buck, smaller. I don't have to worry about the entire canopy getting blocked every single time. Okay, I'm going to assume he's coming in.
Contact.
There's one. Well, Dread, I mean, I can't taste. A lot of things are just kind of either disgusting or tasteless anyway. Give it a ring. I mean, I've tried pomegranate juice, hibiscus tea, which admittedly the hibiscus tea was actually pretty nice. Actually, I don't think pickled stuff is good because of the I think it's the phosphorus. All right, he's chasing. Come on. Come on.
Contact.
He's clipping himself. Oh yeah, Moon. And Andrews, that's actually like I do exercises. Actually I don't drink coffee at all. I don't drink coffee or soda. Aside from like the occasional icy or a milkshake, literally the only thing I drink is water. Pretty much how it's been like since I was 14. Come on, buddy. You got this. There he goes. But yeah, like, I've actually tried to be especially nice to my kidneys. Like, whenever I have a headache, I avoid a lot of headache medicine because it's like, oh boy, I wanna keep my kidneys working. That way, they'll keep working when I'm older. Turns out I probably should have just taken the headache medicine anyway. It's like now I can't even enjoy a nice ibuprofen. I say that. I think there's one I can still take, like Tylenol. Or I'll have to go back and ask. Yeah, so far we've got 2 out of 3 without firing a shot. Gonna see if we can get all 3. Then we'll just keep chasing the North Rock bounties. Yeah, I wish they would change that counter around, because neutralized bounties 1 out of 3 makes it sound like I've only done one instead of only having one to go. Sorry, I'm just checking back some medicine here. Yeah, Dread. I mean, like, like I said, though, like I usually avoid it anyway. It's like, oh no, I've got a headache, but this stuff really hits your kidneys, so I'll just avoid it and tough it out. Have some tea or something, or try to have a lie down instead of just taking it. So I'd always kind of tough it out, and it's like, well, I'll enjoy this more when I'm older and my kidneys still work. That was a lie. Oh, that was a lie. Now I haven't touched a pizza since September. Man, I miss pizza. Or fried chicken? Man, fried chicken was the best. Which I say that after realizing how much sodium was in fried chicken. I mean, maybe that was in the first place, but now, Ruby, I get whipped in fighting games. Does that count? Oh yeah, Kai, it's awful. Granted, I never really realized how much sodium was in fried chicken. It's ridiculous, which is probably why it tastes so good. Because it's, slathered in salt, the one thing I can taste. That and, like, red sauce, which really, it's probably just the salt in like, red sauce, marinara. And the acidity, too, because, from the tomatoes. Actually, I'm going to tell you something that you're probably going to hate. Back when I was still eating pizzas, I ordered a pizza with extra sauce, no cheese. Just a sauce pizza. A pizza of sauce with no cheese, and I loved it. Cuz like cheese is all right and all, but when you can't taste, cheese is kind of weird. It's just like this thick coagulated layer. Like when you cannot taste, cheese on pizza can get weird, especially when it gets cooler. Like it just kind of builds up. It's like this weird rubber. And like, cuz whenever I'd order pizza, I'd always get it like with light cheese. And yeah, again, remember I cannot taste. So things that would be catastrophically bad for others might not be, so bad for me. Yeah, Tio, let me tell you about dipping my quesadillas in marinara. Man, people at Applebee's hate me. But yeah, so like, I was remarking to them, it's like I've always wondered what a cheeseless pizza would be like, but I'm too scared to order it. So they go, if you give us like 10 minutes, man, like we'll make one, because one, we just want to see someone eat it. And they did, and I really liked it. So I started ordering pizzas without cheese entirely, which I know is just it's awful. I know it's awful, but I love it. Like you don't have to worry about the cheese texture. It's pure sauce, so it's a little spicy. You kind of forget how acidic pizza sauce can be.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, Tio, I know. It's worse than pineapple, which, actually, I kind of wonder if pineapple on cheeseless pizza would be okay, because I don't like pineapple pizza because you're mixing, acid with a base. Like, you're mixing pineapple, which is very acidic, with cheese, which just seems really weird to me.
Quantum drive is now on.
Ah, Vidar. See, like, as long as it had sauce, I would probably do that. Now, if it's just like a thing of bread with some spice, you might have to give me a minute. Ruby, I have hyposmia. Technically anosmia, but there's like I can taste salt. And really, I'm starting to wonder if it's the salt I can taste and not just like the feeling of salt because it has that feeling to it. Um, the doctors never got to figure it out because I lost my insurance after the diagnosis, but before, isolating the issue. But they think because might possibly be the heavy amount of secondhand smoke I had to go through as a child. Because I lost it over time. The thing is, I used to be able to taste, I just can't anymore. So the sucky thing is, I know what I lost. Oh, Drad, that's fine. I'm never gonna eat it. See, look, you got an ally there. Sibo's eating it. You got friends. You got allies in this fight. But yeah, like I lost it over time, and it took me forever to figure it out. Because I thought people were exaggerating about, how good their food was or whatever. It's like, oh, this is amazing. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It doesn't really taste like much, and then like, there'd be like a horrible smell, and I wouldn't know. So like eventually, like I was reading an article about someone living with anosmia and hyposmia. I'm like, oh wow, that sounds like me. So like I went to the doctor and it's like, yeah, man, you're all sorts of messed up, man. You cannot smell. So one of my favorite things to do is to like walk super close to those mall kiosks where people just spray you with cologne or perfume and then try to badger you into buying it. And just kind of like, oh, what's going on? Like, what is this? Like, is this like a cleaner or something? He's like, no, it's perfume. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I have a condition. I lost my sense of smell when I was a teenager. And then you get to watch them be all awkward after they realize they just, sprayed the nose cripple with cologne that they can't even smell, so they can't even sell you the cologne in the first place. It sucks though, because like, okay, one, I was already bad at cooking, but when you cannot smell or taste, like I am pretty much a culinary Helen Keller. Like I got nothing, so my cooking is debatable at best. Oh, it's another eclipse, isn't it? Do you think they could target us? We're running pretty loud. Yeah, you see, Evie, that was always my issue. I can't smell what the rock is cooking. That was when I first, learned that maybe there was something wrong with me. I could not smell what the rock was cooking, so I had to ask my doctor, am I okay? Am I normal? Okay, he's targeted us. He is getting closer, okay. Ah, really, Ross? What's going on with it? Oh, right, those deltas are actually fast. Yeah, I thought about putting one together over the weekend. The issue I've always done with things like doing a fly along in Star Citizen sometimes is just getting everyone together without, the dreaded 30Ks happening. Like, I used to do big events all the time, and just I need to get back into the feel of things. Is this guy just not gonna take damage? He's hitting all over and nothing is happening to him. Yeah, Vidar, I guess I should. Like, I wanted to complete them all peacefully, but he just does not appear to be taking damage. There he goes. He took a hit. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill him now. I don't think he has engines anymore. He is a chicken nugget. He is a potato. And what can I do to this guy that life already hasn't? Well, I want to do it without guns, but he left me no choice. Oh, Ross, you can smell water has a smell? Guy, that's not a bad idea. I thought about just doing like a bunch of like long convoy trains, you know, for trading, but unfortunately, these days, you know, a trade is hard to come by. I also need to fix this whole map issue, too. See, guy, I would say, yeah, let's go for it, but, like, at the moment, one person can do that with, like, 20 SCU of, you know, anything. Hey, bandit. Fair enough, Ruby. Alright, have a good night, Ben. Sleep well. How does water have a smell? It's like two elements, right? I say that. I guess like sulfur has a smell. Oh yeah, that was that last one was a group bounty for Miles. We changed it up. So right now we were doing a very high risk. Come on, Miles, how you gonna do a group bounty at 17,000? Do better than that.
Contact.
Hey, it's a Vanguard. Come on, Vanny, you can detect me from there. We're running hot. Oh man, there he goes. Is he on the other side of that rock? No, he's not. Alright. Maybe he is. He's already taking damage. Did he lose me? I think he lost me. He's flying. What is he doing? See, I keep forgetting things have smells. It's like someone will say something smells, and I was like, what? Rubber has a smell? And it's like, oh right, duh. I remember rubber, like, from a kid. I just forget that everything has that, you know? Tell you what I miss. It's gonna sound dumb. I miss the smell of driving by Burger King, smelling like the hot, like, you know, burger grease and stuff. It sounds dumb. Like, I know there are so many like better smells out there, but I miss that as a kid. Oh, come on. Come on, Vanny. Guy, I'm going to say at least 2.
Contact.
Oh, the posse showed up. There he goes. You know what? While the rest of those guys are zeroing in, let's just, you know, take the, see if this counts. Hey, sourdough.
Contact.
Uh-oh. I do see the one behind us. You might actually want to talk to your doctor to see if you have hyposmia. You could have your olfactory senses being affected by something. See, it sucks because that was like one of the early warning signs of like, you know, corona. And, you know, I don't have that. Also, Alzheimer's, there's like a bunch of things. Like if you even get mildly sick, like the first sign of a lot of stuff is just reduced sense of taste and smell. Oh, he actually made it around the corner. Doesn't seem to see us, though. Alright, yeah. I don't think he wants to play, so we'll just knock him out and get out of here. We tried.
Weapons overheating. Weapons overheating. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
And we'll go and take the full one. Why not?
Weapons overheating. Weapons overheating. Congratulations.
Alright, what do we have? Very low risk and low risk. Well, that's lame. We'll go and do the low risk. Why not? See, I do prefer doing the bounties around around Crusader, because there are no invisible debris fields. Hey, Chad. Good afternoon. I don't think so, Vidar. Not for dispatch or 3.13. I mean, there will be one eventually, just, you know, not yet.
Landing gear down. Landing complete. Launch.
That's right, Chad. We are geologists doing geology. Yeah, Bandit, that's what I would say. Granted, I would have probably said the same thing last week. They seem to really be struggling with this whole Xenothreat thing. Which is kind of weird, since that was the whole point of the patch, and halfway in the patch cycle. We're still struggling for the event that the entire patch was about. But that you know, it's development.
Contact. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
That's right, Dread. Oh man, Royce Peplinski, only 4,000, 5,000. Come on, North Rock, where are you guys? Making me want to do delivery missions now. They are... Ugh. Oh yeah, no, not mineable rocks. That would be too easy.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, that's the thing, Dread. Like, Chris Roberts loves his ultra tight asteroid fields. You know, because that's the thing. In an actual asteroid field, they're usually like, you know, several kilometers apart. You could easily navigate them, but it doesn't look nearly as cool or dramatic. So asteroids always get, you know, pushed together and ultra compacted in any sort of any sort of media. And yeah, sorry guy, yeah, I am mouse and keyboard. I've got a flight stick. I just use it for literally everything else but Star Citizen. This is a nice little dip. Nice little ice cream bowl of a depression. Yeah, exactly, Chad. Like, so far away, but I mean, you know, you take Star Wars or, you know, Elite or literally any other Chris Roberts game, like, it looks more, you know, dramatic. Oh, that was green. Did you guys see that? I'm gonna go investigate. Hey, it's a saber out here. He's running hot for a saber, but you know, he's probably out here doing bounties too. He's definitely on a pursuit vector.
Engines overheating.
Whoa, I almost bought it. There we go. I don't like how closely this guy is following. Yeah, that was really close. I almost became an AI. Vidar, not at the moment. I did. I melted it though, just because between various other ships, like the Star Runner and several caterpillars, I just didn't really have a need for it. I kind of want to pick it up again just to fly it. But I'm betting. I'm betting that this bounty. This bounty seems to be closing in for us. Either that or it's the welcome wagon. Not even moving. Come on. You can hit this. Got this, buddy. We're at a speed of 0. Don't hit that pole. Okay, good. No, he hit the pole. Negative veto. I do not. I actually don't have any. I don't think I have any misc ships now that I think about it. Yeah. I used to. I just don't now. Battle, they've increased it a time or two. They just haven't actually increased the rate of, resupply. There he goes. He got him. Good job. Not really, guy. I watch it. I get the updates. I just never actually go to it myself. Is he getting closer? Oh, right, Chad. Thank you. I totally forgot about the prospector. It's 95. Actually, you know what? I guess I should have actually been looking at bounty hunter jobs instead of, just looking at this guy. Because we're probably competing for the same jobs. Where's that? 576. Time to fade. Haha, nice guy. Yeah, I don't really feel like people pay attention to their environment enough. They get the tunnel vision on a target and don't take into account the environmental hazards, which I am also guilty of. Yeah, plane. Unfortunately, okay, so it's gonna be like that for a while because I think there's a microchip shortage. So you do have that to contend with. Of course, and all the scalpers, the resellers, because Newegg is basically having to do lottery on their high-end cards. Yeah, Evil, I've noticed that. Yeah, Vito, we could do that. We could prospector bounty. I mean, hell, I've done it with the laser a time or two. It took forever, but I have done it. Item from my wish list is on sale. Tell me more, Steam. Oh yeah, plane. Okay, so plane. That's another thing though. A lot of your FPS is also limited by server. Like there's going to be a point where all your bottleneck is on the server side. Um, like there's a lot of people playing on like 2080s and they're only getting, 20 to 30 frames per second. So I wouldn't expect a huge performance increase, even if you do get a much better card, just because a lot of that is going to be bottlenecks from the game itself rather than you. What is this? A saber?
Contact.
Aha! A saber.
Friendly fire. Attention.
And that is why I prefer the badgers. There we go. Now we're getting targets. I think I'm actually going to, shoot these. Yeah, see, Dread sounds about right with that. Because, like, the thing is, I'm on a 1070, and I usually get about, 20, 30 frames.
Quantum drive is now off.
Ah, that is a good question that I do not know the answer to, Vidar. I don't think there's any sort of optimization, so usually just leaving graphics on maximum is the way to go. Yeah, like I'm on a 1070, and 8 times out of 10, 4 out of 5, my frames are usually fairly decent, or at the very least average for the game. Why is it rock so bright? You see that? I mean, granted, any excuse for a new graphics card is nice.
Contact.
That's a warden. All right, we're actually going to, do combat.
Attention. Weapons overheating.
Or we were. I'd love to go back to trade, though. Oh, my dream to move boxes from one place to the other. I got 60 FPS one time. I was the only person in the server. As soon as other people started loading into the server, my FPS dropped dramatically. Why Truna? Is he trying to say you trying to pet what? Yeah, like, as much as I miss the the 2.0 days, it's easy to overlook the 12 FPS that we collectively had. Like pretty much while like trying to dogfight in a flip book. Ooh, Dread, how well did that work out? I can imagine, Richard. Like 40 in this game is rare. Okay, yeah, that would be the input lag.
Contact.
Yeah, I can imagine. Ooh, Valkyrie. All right, let's see how long this lasts. These guys usually last a while.
Attention. Weapons overheating.
Whoa, he's getting through my Sakuras. That was weird. I always found it weird that the Valkyries seem to be beefier than the Vanguards. At the very least, the AI ones. I don't know if it's the type of shields that they ship with or what, but they just seem to take way more hits than a Vanguard AI.
Hydrogen fuel is at 70.
Yeah, no nuke that time. Kinda disappointed. Alright, Venden Higashi. Maybe it'll be a hurricane. We'll get lucky.
Contact. Contact. Hydrogen fuel is at 75%. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Hey, Exodor. How you doing, bud? Yeah, see, like, I have nowhere near the funds to invest into a serious battle rig like that. So I will be happy with my 2230. Alright, I've got $1 so this guy actually spawns inside the rock. Oh, Richard, I bet that was nice. Actually, let's see what we're up to. I'm gonna bet 29.9. Oof. Oh, no. 30 sitting still. Dips a little. Alright, so we're at 30. Sitting still. Nothing happening. Ooh, God, it sounds nice, yeah. Enjoy the grilled cheese. I will catch you around. And have a good one. Come on, Valky. Wanna be here all day? Neither do I. Made with Velveeta. I hear that's the good stuff. I say that it's been a long time since I've had some Velviva. Velviva? Velveeta. We're probably not gonna hit any rocks, right? Nah, we're fine. Oh yeah, Bandit. I had like 3 over the weekend. Homemade, hand churned. Just like I said. Wait, hold on. Exodor, like, Walmart's carrying graphics cards now? I did not know that. Oh, CPU, my bad. My bad. Sorry, I was flying rocks and reading at the same time. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes keeping up with chat in like the Ayla asteroid field is a little difficult. But still, they sell processors? Like, Walmart sells PC parts? Ah, I gotcha. Wait, hold on, what rock do we have here? Barrel? Is it gonna be barrel? Is it gonna be scannable? Oh, too late, plane. We are endangering the space lanes.
Contact.
I'll have to scan it later. Oh, what? The space burrito.
Weapons overheating.
Yeah, see, they're getting through my Sakuron, so I've got to have a shield hole somewhere. I do miss the little burrito. Maybe I should buy it back. If I got one, though, I think it would be the Max, and the Max is a bit of a whale these days. Yeah, Chad, I get a lot of those. With the rocks just not really, lighting up. Ugh. Low risk, group warrant. Now, what do we miss? Give that a miss. I don't know how long it takes for these ERTs to pop up, but very quickly running out of bounties. Oh yeah, Lonix. I mean, that's like, half the cheese here. Most of it's cheese product or cheese-like or yellow squares or, milk product or whatever. Exodor, probably not. Probably not ever. Ooh, Vito, that sounds nice. It's like I love the cold, but I also enjoy coming in from the cold. Like when you step inside, and there's that nice warm feeling from coming inside. There is a joy in that.
Contact.
Yay, a Mustang Delta.
Weapons overheating.
If he does not die on this first pass,
Weapons overheating.
my god.
Congratulations.
Oh, or he did. And we have massive lag. Yeah, and a cheese spread. That one I've definitely seen. Yeah, Vidar, have a good day, bud. Stay warm. What is that? A buck? Come on, that should have been the bounty target. That thing's more deadly than a delta.
Weapons overheating. Shield system is hit.
Hey, Vasquez.
Target is
It hasn't been so bad. Trying to grind for those ERT bounties. No clue what unlocks them, but we're doing bounties nonetheless.
drive is now off.
Yeah, plain. The problem is, the flares aren't working. They disappear as soon as you toss them, so it becomes pretty impossible to to mark your way. Which is super annoying, and I feel like they really need to revisit the flares. I enjoy flares a lot, just for, everyday fun uses, but as soon as they disappear, it's kind of pointless. Alright, you guys think it's a delta? I think it's a delta. Or a saber?
Contact.
Stalker.
Attention. Weapons overheating. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
See, mac and cheese is weird for me. And again, the whole can't taste thing. Like, you could be like some hamburger helper or something. Oh, yeah. Just like regular mac and cheese just feels strange. And granted, there's the whole cheese thing, too. Oh, yeah, plain. They're great when they work. Whoa. That's not my bounty. What is this guy doing here? Why is he not moving? Ah, there he goes.
Weapons overheating. Attention. Weapons overheating. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
How is his, entourage gonna be stronger than he is?
Contact.
Oh wow, a cutlass. We haven't actually seen one of those in a while.
Attention. Weapons overheating. Shield system is hit. Contact. Attention. Weapons overheating. Shield system online. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Come on, Bucky.
Attention. Weapons overheating. Attention. Weapons overheating. Contact. Attention. Weapons overheating. Congratulations. Target is
There's a lot of things spawning all of a sudden. What is going on? Alright, I feel like I'm just shaving parts off this guy. There we go. Much better. Seriously, why was this guy so popular? Like, all of his friends showed up to his funeral. Did you just call me a clown? Oh, whoops. That was probably someone's bounty. Whoopsie doodle. He still got paid, right? Looks like he's got an M7 on the nose of that thing. I want to make a quick trip over to Alisar to reset my spawn point, but it sounds like we've got a lot of pad rammers out there. Oh, no, Chad. I just figured since he's out here, he was probably running a bounty, and that would explain the double posse. It's spawning 2 entourages from 2 separate bounties, and that's why there were so many. Besides, why else would he be out here? Ah. No, he's waiting on that bounty.
Contact.
What do you get? Waiting on a buccaneer. Give him a quick flyby, make him feel some anxiety, then we'll get out of here. Ugh, very low risk. Oh, yeah, chat. All right, so you see the top right corner? And you can see the, this thing? You can see the design of the gun. And it looks like it's an M7. Now, I could be wrong. But that looks like the profile of an M7. Maybe we can get close enough and find out.
Contact.
Playing there was a second one? Maybe we can watch him at work. Yeah, that's an M7. He is hitting at a distance of like 5 or 6 kilometers.
Shield system is hit.
Oh, they're coming awfully close.
Contact. Attention. Weapons overheating.
Damn it!
Yeah, so he's probably going for that long range, like, alpha strike. Just kill something at like 5 kilometers. Which is a good way to go.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Weapons overheating.
Yeah, that's an M7. See, if he popped us, it would probably take only 1 shot to actually kill us. Ah, really playing? That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear. Wow, really? They went with a chainsaw crotch? Like that one robot from that episode of Love, Death, and Robots. Where's my point? There it is. Ah, I got you, Chad. Sorry. Wait, hold on. Wasn't that like the plot to like one of those Gundam series? I don't remember which one. Because I know there's like 37 different series of Gundams, and I saw it once on like Toonami back in 2003 at someone's house. It's like war was outlawed, and they basically just had like yearly Gundam fights to figure out who controlled whatever. I think there was a shining finger in there somewhere. Which would always seem weird that the guy solved all his Gundam problems with Shining Finger, but he always waited till the very end of the episode to do it. Like, you think you just open up with that. Like, once you figure out how to do this, it's like, oh man, is a bad thing happening? Or some kaiju? There's like a bad evil Gundam? Let's just go ahead and just Shining Finger it, just right out the gate. But yeah, I guess I had to fill 30 minutes, you know? Ah, thank you, Kai. I think that was Domon, right? I just remember that weird speech he'd always give right before he pulled the whole Shining Finger thing. It's like, dude, come on, like we've all heard this like 50 times now. Just pull the move. Oh man, this poor guy.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Shield system is hit.
Yeah, Jason. That is the truth. I mean, like, you see it in pretty much, anything. It's like, why is the Dread Lich sending his henchman skeleton to go, kill the destined hero? Shouldn't he just go ahead and deal with that himself right here at the beginning of the movie? But, again, it's, narrative. Like, oh no, let's just go and let them get stronger by killing your weakest villains one at a time and at a progressive scale of difficulty. Instead of just, dropping the Tarask on them when they're like level 1 or whatever. And, usually they try to set it up as like some sort of hubris thing where it's like, you're not worth my dread orcs or whatever, and then, an hour later they are. No, if they would dress it up as like, budget issues or something, comical like that, I'd be more into it. Like, oh yeah, we would have sent the Dread Orcs, but they were striking for better wages, so we had to go with these skeletons because we don't actually pay them. Dread Lich just signing off on some sort of wage dispute thing. That I could see. Like if they could actually do that, like that would be all right for me. Like that would, sell me the whole, the whole like scaling the responses. Like, if there was just bureaucratic red tape and, all that on the way, yeah, that's much better. Sell me that. Actually, I ran a dungeon like that in Dungeons and Dragons, where all the orcs had been fired because they'd had their positions taken over by skeletons. That the Lich had made, because skeletons, like, you don't gotta feed them, they don't get bored, you don't have to worry about paying them. So like the party could just slaughter them all, or work towards a conflict resolution with the Lich and the orcs and stuff working the dungeons, because well, the orcs did have to get paid and eat and all that. They were much more effective than the skeletons, as proven as the entire party slaughtered them easily as they got through the skeletons. Hey, John, not so bad. Just chasing those ERT bounties. I don't think we're gonna get them today. See, like, look at this. We just killed a, what was that, a saber? An eclipse? Like, it died so quickly, I don't even know. And then, like, his entourage pops up, and it's a freelancer miss. Like, why is that not the target? Is that same rock? We jumped like 5 times now. It's gonna get a read before we start, you know. That's a lot of gold. Yeah. Rise and shine, Scarecrow. Yeah, John hasn't been so bad. We've been shooting bounties left and right. Getting tired of the bounty grind, though, not gonna lie. Yeah, see, this guy's stuck in a rock. I can't do anything for that. And we've run out of bounties. Well, I mean, we've got the miles, Eckhart, but... Dimitri, I'm actually mouse and keyboard. Let's do Korea. It's been a while since we've gone to Korea. Let's go shoot some people on the ground. That'll be fun. But yeah, Dimitri, I actually use mouse and keyboard. I've got a flight stick. I cannot bring myself to use it for Star Citizen. Like, I've considered dual sticks, but I feel like I already fly at an acceptable level that any sort of gain I could have with a dual stick setup would not be worth it. The amount of time it would take to adjust to a dual stick setup. I also feel like there's a lot more movement involved in a dual stick setup, so I'd have a slight input lag as I adjust to that movement. Because, like, you know, I can strafe and ascend and everything. I can, you know, go like 4 different directions with buttons that are pretty much a quarter of an inch from each other. You know, and so I can stance dance and strafe, you know, quite easily with that with minimal input. And then, you know, like with a stick, you've got a lot more range of movement. So I feel like the response there is just going to be slightly slower. Yeah, dual sticks are way more nuanced. There's a lot more you can do with them. You can make it look a lot better. Really, like, it looks like it is the way to go. I really like my keyboard. And the thing about a keyboard is you can fly and trash talk at the same time. Which really I feel like is probably one of the more, not important, but, you know, desirable things to do.
Landing complete.
Because, like, listen, once upon a time, I was flying escort for Crumpet as she was doing mining. And, a Super Hornet happened to come by and doing its diving thing. And I was in a Cutlass Red. You know, the ambulance, the Wii U wagon. And I absolutely just obliterated him. And, you know, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have, you know, pushed the issue. But I'm like, LOL, you know, you just died to a Wii U wagon. Like, how did you die to an ambulance? Like a Cutlass Red, because, like, I'm sorry, but anything should be able to beat a Cutlass, especially in atmosphere. I mean, it's just Super Hornet, just aim. Like, I know they handle like crap these days, but, you know, you've got like 5 weapons on that thing, all gimbal. Just pull the trigger and forget. And, Like, he was getting super salty about it. Um, excuse you. How did I suddenly lose a helmet? Why? Why, Moby? By Moby, I mean Moby Glass, not the artist. 18% health. Yeah, we got this. Alright, why do we keep losing helmets? Let's just put a helmet on. You know, Laramie probably. It would be learning the whole paddle setup that would take me a long time. Well, like, you know, okay, so Plain, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I enjoy salt. You know, both in real life and in video games. Um And, you know, like, I may have, you know, stirred some of that myself. Really? Really, really? Oh, yeah, Dimitri. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, I enjoy some League of Legends myself. It's been a long time since I've played, though. When I did, I was mostly support. Or, you know, AD carry. And, again, between the two, I preferred support. I say that. I mostly enjoyed playing Nami so I could make fish jokes while I played. Because really, the jokes were more my forte than the actual, you know, being good at the game. Can I tell you how many games I started with the phrase, "I am the snack that smiles back"? You think I could get a 2-for-1? That sounded like a door opening, didn't it? Did I? No, I don't think I did. Damn. Thought I could get a 2-for-1 there. Too high. There we go. Direct shot. Everyone is on the bottom, so... Gonna learn the distances with the grenade launcher. Like, I'm glad they get to scream. Because, you know, usually you get hit with a grenade launcher, there's not enough left to, yodel about. Really? Did that not... Like, I'm glad he's gonna sit there long enough for us to do this, because the AI is so bad. Oh, Plane, I can only hope, but I'm getting more and more doubtful. You know what? We're just gonna walk up to this guy. Did I lose my grenade launcher? Here we go. But yeah, Plane, like I am desperately hoping for them. Because I went the name Kraken. But will we actually see them realistically? It's gonna be a few years. Ha, John, I wish. I mean, I'm using a grenade launcher, so I'm already kind of, you know, cheatering. At the same time, I have missed a couple of times. And, you know, granted, these guys aren't really responding that well either. I mean, I feel like I'm committing a hate crime. Like these, they're not even fighting. Like, they're not even like bad guys. Just like chilling with their friends, you know? Yeah, Dimitri, yeah. Well, okay, so they're not... I don't think they're supposed to be lethal takedowns, but they are against AI because the AI don't know how to get back up. So it counts as a lethal takedown for them. But it's not supposed to. Like, you do it to a player, they'll get back up. Death, we are currently on PU. Yeah, because like that, now they're not even walking. They're just, you know, existing. Just gonna check the third level. Again, just to be safe. Like, watch, like, we'll catch this last guy. The server will catch up. Did we already check? And, like, he'll slaughter us. Because the thing is, like, when they work, the AI can be competent. The problem is they rely on the server to work, and we all know how great the server is at times. It's like, as far as FPS stuff goes, I don't feel like I'm particularly observant. So really, I'm only succeeding at this because of their inadequacies. Because, like, I should have been dead from, you know, these guys. Aw. Aw. Look at these guys, just vibing, just hanging out, you know? Just instead of checking out the stars, but, you know, there's no stars. Hey, Raven. Good afternoon. Where, oh where, could this last guy be? I never, I feel like I never used this particular hallway. Yeah, those are some pretty good hip jiggles. Yeah, Chad, that's what makes me think they're from the UK. Pretty much living in a queue. The... Oh, we found him. I mean, I did it to myself, but that was so disappointing. I can't believe we got paid 21,000 UEC for that. Yeah. Yeah, John, like, I definitely wouldn't use that to sell the game, that's for sure. Oh yeah, plane. And then about 7 steps to the side, we have to do a weird workaround for something.
Landing gear up.
Well, Dimitri, I probably took so long that they finally caught up. Because I do not move fast with them at all. At all. I enjoy doing them, but I'm not quick at them. I'm not good at FPS. 21,000, why not? We'll just take some high paying stuff. Yeah, John, like every now and then they actually work correctly. And the thing is, they lure you into this false sense of security because, it's, like, oh, it's the AI. They're barely there. They're comatose. And then they wake up. And they wake up and they shoot you and you go, wow, golly, I didn't expect them to respond.
Quantum drive is now off.
Ooh, Laramie, that's a tough one. Now remember, I haven't really used a lot of them, so my requests and things like that are they're a little I wouldn't say out there, maybe unreasonable. Where am I supposed to be going? Am I at the right spot? Because like I flew with the SciTech flight joke like once, and that was enjoyable, but it definitely did not work for Star Citizen. Like there were some limitations. Um, I've really enjoyed the 6 Degrees of Freedom stick from Sublight. Like even if it is the prototype and takes up like half my desk, um. really enjoyed that. Now, I've got to be at the right spot, right? I'm here. Oh, or the mission just disappeared. That's cool too. Mediums. I will do some surveillance. Oh yeah, I definitely remember. Hmm. I mean, buttons. Obviously, some buttons. For turning things off and on and whatnot. I would say as long as you can get your basic movement out of it. That's hard to do, though, I guess. Like, are you putting like all six degrees into it? Like, not exactly like a 60 OF stick, but at least the capability to do all 6. Or are you using pedals for some of that as well? Because I'm a chimpanzee when it comes to anything involving flight sticks. I know very little.
Weapons overheating. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
I don't feel like that's issued correctly. Ah, got you, Laramie. All right. Ooh, that blue. Ugh. Honestly, I would say as long as you've got buttons on there, that's all you could really want. I mean, maybe like a little, spinny dial for throttle, maybe?
Contact.
I don't even know how decent that would work out.
Hydrogen fuel at 15%.
I know most people want like an actual throttle, but or like maybe a rotating dial would work.
Contact.
Because that way you could that's not what I want. Still fly while making incremental adjustments instead of having to take an entire hand off the yoke. Yeah, John, have a good one, man. Stay warm, sleep well, have a good day, all that. Hey, look, it's Raven. coming in angry.
Contact.
That's not what I wanted. Gonkuro, you lied to me.
Contact.
There we go. That's what we want.
Attention. Weapons overheating. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Oh, God, that's a good idea. Like, another one Laramie's building is based off the caterpillar. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Wow, those are still not spawning. Maybe we need to jump servers. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make a quick trip over to Alisar anyway. 'Cause one, I want to reset my my spawn point over here, and two, I want to do an unmanned landing with the Buccaneer, and I think I can, so long as I.
Contact.
As long as I'm doing it under 10 meters per second. I think it should work.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
52, my God.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Well, I doubt that I could use pedals because pretty much if I'm at the computer, I have to keep my feet propped up due to the whole like blood flow issue and stuff right now that I'm going through. That is just me. I would say if you need to conserve some axes and go for pedals, go for that. A lot of arrows. I don't know if we like this. She's like to follow close, don't he? What he's doing. Yeah, I've got to agree. You could never have enough buttons. I feel like as soon as I try to land, this guy is going to pad ram. I mean, I could be wrong. We could just be having fun here. Dancing is nice. Oh, there we go. Got a bit of him. FPS controls. My god, Larry. Get this whole thing planned out. Yeah, I want to see, like, full documentation on that. That sounds amazing. You planning on selling these, or is this just a, like a passion project? He's still following around. Can we fit through that? Oh, we can. What do you know? Chad, I think it's the salt. I think people enjoy the salt. Because, like, you know, you get angry, you complain about it, you get to deny someone. It's kind of like stomping on someone's sandcastle at the beach. It serves no purpose, but for some reason it gives you this primitive ego boost. Like, haha, I'm so strong, I ruined someone's day, and now they're going to cry and think of how terrible I am, and basically just ruin their whole day. But I think we're just having fun. Because realistically, that is an arrow. He can outmaneuver me anytime he wishes to. So he could easily go for the collision, and he has not yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and, Ow. Actually, no, we are headed for that ring. Ooh, death. Don't tempt me. You know what? I want to do that. Like, if I could make some space for a control pad for DDR. And,
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I want to land. I want to do a landing with the DDR pad. Alright. We're going to see if we can do it. I think we have to be around 10, 9.
Landing gear down. Engines offline.
Okay, so 9 exactly.
Engines online. Engines offline.
Sucks, we have to do this at 9 meters per second. And that's not going to be center. It's going to drop early. I don't know, it might be center. That's pretty center. It's a little short, but I think we did all right. Yeah, that talent is dusty. Oh, I will take those scores. I'm gonna make Nadia Comaneci start sweating. Yeah, Laramie, have a good one, man. I will catch you around. All right, we're gonna hop some servers here, just to refresh our bounty hunter list, since we're not very low risk. Yeah, we're gonna go elsewhere. Let's hop over to Australia, see what they got going on. Have you guys ever seen Delta Lima's maps? This dude makes some amazing maps. Like, he's the one who makes all the like the landing maps for the outposts and cities. Yeah, Beggar, we are currently on live. Ah, General Kenobi. Or, the negotiator. Ah, not bad, Kenobi. All things considered. Things have been marginally working. Hey, look at that. We even woke up with our helmet. Things are looking up. You know what? Do we have... What do we have? There we go. Now we're looking good. Yeah, hear that? That, but at 5 a.m. and louder. Hey, Labu. Yeah, that's it, Boone. That's them. Delta Consulting. Yeah, make some really nice maps. Gives height maps, orientation, everything. Like, if you really want the information before coming into an outpost, that's the way to go. You know, Keel, I'm kind of heartbroken on really just the whole Mustang lineup because I love the beta, but I hate that you have to. I hate that you have to get into the pilot seat and then turn around to get into the beta. Like, there's not a like a organic access point where you can just walk or climb in, which makes it impossible to bring packages. I feel like honestly, if you're gonna get a beta, how much is the beta? What is it, like 50, 55? Yeah, plain. That's pretty much how it's been. Hopefully it'll be fixed with this next patch, which hopefully ships sometime this week. Yeah, like I feel like if you're gonna go for a beta, maybe just save up and get a Nomad.
Your systems are online.
Wait, is it only 40? I'm thinking of it with package. That's right. Okay. Well, for that price point, maybe the beta is better to go with then. Because it is going to handle a little bit better.
Quantum drive is now off.
Ooh, really cool. Now I've removed the Revenant. Like I'm actually rocking all repeaters. 'Cause I don't like the Revenant. I feel like for the little amount of ammo it has, it doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. Yeah, like I love the interior of the beta. I wish there was a better way into the interior, and two, a way to bring at least one box with you. Yeah, exactly, Keel. It's basically like a little fifth wheel. It's a little Winnebago. You know what I have not done? You know, not a fancy one, mind, but it's nice to have that nice little, compact camping experience. It's like the space version of like a 1994 Toyota Dolphin. Man, I would love a Toyota Dolphin. Like I would live in a Toyota Dolphin, just driving from place to place, waking up on the side of a highway in New Mexico to a slow eagle song as the sun's coming up, like sliding down from the bed into the cabin and starting it up and moving along. Like I wanted to do like a travel show. Like just, from east to west or west to east, whatever. Just from one side of the country to the other. No interstates, highway only, checking out everything along the way. But that requires a crew and experience and capital and someone to fund it. It really is just an excuse to travel everywhere and, talk about it. Oh no, Keel, you don't want to hear me singing the Eagles. Because I will sing off key, but continue anyway. If it had to be one though, it would be Old 55. That would be the song to wake up to on a New Mexican highway. That's it, Jason. Oh, I would play the shit out of that. Just the Toyota Dolphin edition of Jalopy, Oh, Chad, I bet it was beautiful. Like I spent some time in New Mexico back when I was 14. And I fell in love with it. I loved it. I mean, I didn't like the scorpions, shoes or whatever. Crawling across the floor. I mean, they're basically the cockroaches of New Mexico. But, everything else was just beautiful. A lot of wind, too. Raven, I'm gonna say, while it should be maybe RSI, I'm gonna go with Drake. I want to see a medium science ship from Drake. Hey, Rotus. Good afternoon. You know what? That's what the Drake lobster could be. Like you could have like your individual science wings, like the claws are like different science modules. It really, I just want any excuse to get the Drake lobster in game eventually. I'll go build that in Space Engineers. Hey, Vlad. How you doing, man? Oh, playing. Yeah, man. Go to sleep. 4:30. Ugh. Yeah, man. Get some sleep. I'll catch you around. Have a good one. Come on. Come on, Valky, you don't want to be here. They don't really shoot as much as they should. I think he's got like 6 different gunners. It should really be lighting us up. Whoa, that was weird. There we go. Time to fade, heroes. Yes, Death. I believe they did. And, I mean, you know, Kai, it's technically exploration. I don't think it has any science modules or really any modules at all. Oh, Vlad, that sucks. You still doing construction? Hey, Maxwell. Welcome back, man.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, we're not too bad so far. But I realize I am very low on hydrogen. Ooh, iron worker. Nice, Vlad. How's work been going? They treating you all right? Oh, come on, Raven. Drake could get into some science. I'd love to do some science. You know what? We're gonna Gandhi this one. We're gonna solve this one peacefully. Here we go. Oh, Raven, what happened? Was it like an AI Valkyrie, or like would someone just go full? What's what I'm looking for? Apocalypse Now, that one. Like, did someone go like full Apocalypse Now on you, or what? No, we really just ate all of those. I cannot accept that. Oh, my game just crashed. Haha. Well, you know that happens. Wow, I didn't even get the option to file a crash report. Hey, Alejandro. Yeah. Okay, so I've noticed that asteroids look really bad when you get like within landing distance of them. They've got those different shaders that seem to hit at different layers, so it looks really bad. All right, let's try that again. So yeah, I would really like to see some better looking asteroids. Oh come on, Thicky, they could have some good crayons. We could tell the difference between Crayola and Rose Art. Which, oh man, I feel bad for anyone who ever had to deal with those Rose Art crayons. Ugh. Ugh. You guys remember those? It was like the brand of crayon that would be purchased by like the uncaring step parent. You know, not that I had like several of those or anything who bought those exact crayons. Hey, Parker. Good afternoon. There was another brand too. Were they? Come on, let me expedite.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization system handles
I mean, I could fly something, you know, besides the Buccaneer. I could. You know, why not? Why not? Let's re-outfit the Sentinel. Instead of going repeater, we'll try that whole M7 setup and just, you know, delete shields. You know, if they have them available. If they're in stock. Wow, it's in stock.
Nice choice.
Thank you. Distortion cannon. Actual cannon. Ballistic repeater. Where's the regular pew pew? We've got the laser repeater. But I want the you know, like the M series for the nose. Do I have to go elsewhere to get that? Oh, I bet I do. All right, well, we'll just leave the repeaters on there then.
Hi. Thanks for coming in.
Oh yeah, Thicky. Oh yeah, like I would love to go Andromeda for that easy cheese, but I don't feel like going out to rent the Andromeda. Yeah, see, Raven? That's what happens. Consult the Drake, you get the rake. Distortion, ballistic, yeah. That's all that. We've already got that. Wait a second. But I've got all the shields on there though, right? Oh, Pisces. I'd just be doing the you know, into the rock again. I mean, I could do it on a Pisces, I suppose. Just for hard mode. I'm just trying to grind these bounties so I can eventually get the ERTs, but they might take like weeks of work, and honestly, I am starting to run out of steam on doing bounties.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization
Car to all, you just want me to get shot.
to access your
Do I look like 2007 Britney Spears? Do you really want me to fall apart? You know, I say like it realistically, like man, Britney's had some shit going on, you know. I never realized just how messed up her whole like situation was. Ugh. That's what happens with fame and stuff. Oh yeah, Thicky, I've got the Talon. I don't know. There's something about it. It feels weird to me. Yeah, Parker. Like they're starting to get really old, especially because like they're not that challenging, you know? Especially when you can just fly them into a rock. Alright. High risk. Alright. Yeah, whatever. We'll take that. Oh, it's a group objective. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You guys ever see a movie called Darby O'Gill and the Little People?
Please visit again.
I miss that movie. It's been a long time. Yeah. He had that, he had a massive horse mouth in that movie. Like, I don't know how he fixed it as he got older, but, like, he could not keep those teeth in his mouth. Like, he just had full-on, like, horse mouth in that movie. Like, as a kid, that movie, like, I both loved it and was terrified by it. Because, like, you know, as a small child, the whole banshee scene was terrifying. And for whatever reason, the Technicolor horse that shoved him down the well scared the crap out of me as a kid. Like, it made me afraid of horses for so long. I don't even know why. Like, it wasn't even supposed to be like a scary scene. Like, it was basically like a, look what we can do, Technicolor. Yeah, like that banshee was terrifying. Oh, that's right. They're both on the same... maybe I should do something about that. Alright, when is... Okay, that actually hits at a fairly decent... My god, I did not realize how long of a distance that was. That is, Really? We're already getting torque imbalance? Parker, I've never actually heard of Brigadoon. Tell me more. Of course, Chad. I used to know most of that rhyme. Yeah, I think we're just gonna discount that EMP and put those on separate, you know, buttons entirely. So by rep, I do not have a weapon. MFD up. Hey, Larry, welcome back. What is going on? Yeah, I cannot slow down for anything. Thicky, I just found it super annoying to have both the M7 and the repeaters on the same button. And realistically, if we can kill these guys, you know, at range with the M7, then we really don't need the EMP in the first place. Yeah, because he's at 7. Oh, you fool. You absolute fool. Like, we can hit him at this range. Unfortunately, our targeting is not giving us as such, because it's being dumb. Yeah, CIG needs to work on that. Because we could have had him at like 5 kilometers. See, this guy, we should be able to delete quite the range. Although, not if we keep missing. I wanted to do it with just DM, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah. Fine. Well, Laramie, I'm in a standard office chair. Usually I'm spinning myself side to side, just to, kind of move my legs, too. I've got them propped up, and half of an office chair is an ottoman to, keep them even or slightly elevated above my waistline, just for, circulation. Because, like, if I sit down, like a traditional chair where my feet are on the floor, they start hurting and swelling up within minutes. So they pretty much have to stay propped up. You have to, go for walks, exercise, all that good stuff. So I do not have them traditionally down. I gotcha, Parker. That actually sounds really, really interesting. Aw, come on, Parker. You should. You could have fun with it. Sabers are nice. 3 shields, 4 size 3s. Aegis. Haha, no, I mean, like, I could do the landings before. It's just, the whole, what do you call it? The kidney thing and the blood pressure and stuff that's been, going back and forth with each other. Just I've had to readjust how I sit. Now I just find myself swinging back and forth in my chair with my legs propped up like a schoolgirl, talking to her crush. I don't know, Laramie. Like, okay, so I think my biggest issue with setting up like a yoke or really just any sort of flight stick is just the desk real estate. Because the way I've got things set up right now, like I've got my flight stick off to the left, and like I've had to make a lot of desk concessions just to get it to work. Are we just gonna trade M7? We are. All right, that was super exciting. Oh yeah, Alexander, it's a great ship. Because like the thing is, like you can still run cargo. You don't have a lot, but you can still run it. At the same time, you've got passenger space. Like it's a good multi-role ship, and can absolutely wreck just about anything that gets in front of it. Like you might struggle against a dedicated fighter, but any ship of that size in the current flight model is going to do that. Exactly, Parker. It feels like, 2001, you're on AIM, talking to your crush, like, do you like me? Or is there anyone in school that you like? And they're like, there is. And then, like, you're trying to find out more, and they're telling you about their crush. You're like, oh, what's their name? It's like, do you really want to know? And, like, your heart's racing. Like, yeah, I want to know. And then they tell you it's, I don't know, Stephen Bonoflio or something like that. And you're like, oh, it's not me. Oh, okay. And then you go cry in your pillow for an hour or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I like this M7 cannon. Like, it does damage, for sure. But, repeaters have been king for so long that it's very hard for me to readjust to cannon loadout. Oh yeah, Raven, of course. Let me tell you about all the times I was shot down in school without people ever even realizing it, you know? Granted, you know, I wasn't exactly a catch back then. And I was also a lot more shy, not social at all. I have definitely changed a lot since school. Yeah, he's gonna hit the rock behind me, isn't he? Might not. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, thank you, Keel. It was not on purpose, that is for sure. That's right, Parker. Hey, nice, Raven. Well, good. That's the kind of target they can't fight back. But yeah, you know, back in the day, it's like there was Neopets, and you went to space.com, and there was like Lunar Lander. You know, you had AIM and ICQ and Yahoo and MSN Messenger. Man, I miss MSN Messenger. That was the IM service. Now, granted, AIM had a lot more customization. Because you could, you know, customize your font, your color, the size, the background color for your font. Oh, you could make it garish. Oh, yeah, like Newgrounds. Now, I didn't get to spend a lot of time on Newgrounds because having dial-up, it took me about 2 hours to load any sort of, you know, Flash content. But, you know, when I could, I tried. And, you know, also only having the one phone line. Like, my grandmother would call to talk to my mom, and they would talk for hours. So I couldn't be on the internet. And that always pissed me off because I live next door. You'd think that they could just, you know, go and visit each other, but no, they had to be on the phone for 3 damn hours, even though she lived next door. See that is what I'm talking about. You see how those layers are different? Like, can we fly into that? Oh yeah, Parker. Those were the days, just the early days of the internet. Yeah, what is that? Why is that there? Oh, really, Laramie? Do you have like a concept image or anything like that? Because like I'm pretty much playing off this like small writing desk that I found at a flea market for like $10. But it's worked suspiciously well, and I've been considering upgrading my desk, but you know that requires actually buying a desk. I'm very picky when it comes to things like that. Like I do a lot of research, a lot of wishy-washiness, a lot of back and forth. Like ideally, I'd get me like an L-shaped desk. 'Cause, oh, the amount of space. But they're also expensive. You know, I've got some milkshake money. It's gonna be a solid month before I actually see it. And you know, doctor stuff. But I am in the market for more real estate or for desk stuff. Because at the moment, I have limited free space. And I'd like to have more. Oh yeah, Maxwell. Like, okay, so IKEA had this corner desk that I used to have that I absolutely loved. Like I had one that I actually bought used off someone when I moved to Austin. That was a great desk. I miss it. I did not get to bring it back with me. Yeah, like the one that I had, like, I don't know why they were charging like $150 for it, new from the store. And like IKEA's gone up in price. They are expensive now. Yeah, sure thing, Jason. Oh, that's fine, Laramie. Like I said, I might be able to expand my desk too, which would be super nice. Yeah, Raven, have a good one, man. Oh yeah, Parker. God, I had the misfortune of having to put one of those standing desks together, like the electric ones that you can, move up and down. My best friend and I did it for his mom at her work, and that was the worst thing that I think I have ever put together. Like the instructional video makes it sound like it's only going to take 20 minutes. That was like 3-4 hours. Well, like this was back in 2018 too, Max. When I was shopping for a desk. And like this was like a tiny corner desk. In fact, I bet they still have it up. I'm gonna look that desk up. I miss it. I miss it a lot. I mean, granted, it really wouldn't work for what I've got going now. And I'm going to butcher its name when I finally find it. Ah, here we go. The Mick. Mike? That thing. That's what I was rocking when I was in Austin. And granted, there's really no space, but I loved it. Oh, it was such a nice desk. Hey, who's that? Oh yeah, those hammerheads do not handle well around asteroids. But yeah, like I've been shopping around, kind of, sort of. Whoa! Yeah, exactly, Parker. Yeah, like they wanted like $150 for that, you know? Like I picked it up used for like, $30. Because it was nice, it was cozy. But, these days, see, the welcome wagon has followed. Got room for expansion these days. Oh, I missed. I'm gonna scan these rocks. That's all I want to do. I'm just out here trying to be an armchair geologist. More? You know what? We'll just never really use these missiles. Oh, he's not much for dodging, is he? I'm not either, but I'm trying to keep my place near these rocks. Ooh, speaking of rock, It's just like a rival mining claim. Alright, now we can scan these rocks. Yeah, like, I love that desk. I'd like something similar, just, you know, a bit bigger. Or at the very least, like an L shape, like you said. So yeah, I'd like to see the picture of that. Hey, a 14% Laranite. I might go mining tomorrow. It's been a while since I've done mining. That one's a dead. For that IKEA one, maybe. I mean, IKEA does have a lot of modular stuff. It's true. Our local GameStop closed. I could probably take their desk. Their desk is kind of low, though. I've used that desk before. Wait, what? Oh. I thought he was saying die kids in game, but I realized that was German, not telling all the kids in game to die. Alright, high risk, high risk. Ah, more Korea. Alright, let's go do that. Hey, Varus, that hasn't been bad so far. We had a client crash. That's really about it. It's actually been fairly smooth. Just farming bounties, shooting things. Kind of getting old though. I'd like to get back to trading, which is, you know, doing the exact same thing every time, but at least seeing different scenery. Yeah, exactly, Parker. That's the fun bit, you know. The emergent gameplay, the organic nature of the mission. Wait, that seems like that'd be the worst time to shop for components if everyone else is in game. Yeah, there it is. Like, I spent some time on it in the early days. I honestly don't feel like it's going to be ready. Like I really feel like they should have, you know, maybe waited a patch and just tested that internally until it was just ready to go. Because now they're halfway through the patch cycle and the whole seasonal event for the patch still isn't ready. But, you know, whatever, but it's just not a good look. And the thing is, like, I don't feel like enough people really care about it. You know, like it's fun, but I don't feel like it adds that much to the game. If that makes sense.
Landing complete.
Yeah, exactly, Parker. Like it's good that there's no, like, you know, helmet to get from that or anything like that. Oh nope, we learned our lesson with that. There we go. Yeah, like there's so much wrapped up in this one mission. And I'm wondering how often it's even going to be available in the first place, because, it's not permanently available during PTU. They only have certain, testing times. Like, so something like that needs to pretty much always be available. Alright, we're gonna get a 2-for-1 this time. We're gonna make it happen. Yeah, like, I loved how they were not expecting people to PvP the event. Alright, if I do it right, and I don't think I will, but if I do it right, I think I can get both those guys in that doorway. Wow. That was not... Really? Okay. Yeah, Moon, like that would be a good way to go with it too. How did I miss with a grenade launcher like twice? They have such vibrant screams. Really? Sorry, are you holding your breath? They don't even walk around anymore. They used to go for a stroll, you know? Whoops. You know what? We're just gonna mosey. This is sad. Just gonna. I just... Yeah, Parker, I agree. Like, it does show off a lot of the progress for better or for worse, or lack of, too. And yeah, Apple, although I feel like that is probably just the player base itself. Like, how is someone going to mess this up? Yeah, Chad, that was, he was definitely not present at his job. And he paid for it. Hey, Lee, yeah, I've heard a lot of that today. Supposedly there's some way to game the system with YouTube, like if you have like a poll and have people answer the poll, like it gets you a tons of more visibility and subscribers, and they do more notifications and stuff, and I don't know. Stavson. Also, that mysterious blue light. Why? Why do we keep doing that? Spiff. What is spiff? Tell me more. Ah, Spiffing Brit. Gotcha. Really? Really, Kai? Ah, okay. Yeah, like I don't know if I want to cheese that. Like cheese is fine and all, but I don't know. Like if I'm gonna earn it, I'd rather earn it on my own merit. Besides, it's not like I'm trying to be like big or anything. Like it's. Hold on, who is that? I got $5 that he's doing bounties. Let's just ask. But yeah, like, you know, like I wouldn't mind just growing, making bigger, doing more stuff with the channel, but at the same time, I don't feel like I've got that that streamer cocaine energy to do all that big stuff, or I want to be like that. What's up, guys? GK2 Snipes here. We are doing things today. I'm going to react and move my eyebrows a lot. Be sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Yelper or whatever else. We're gonna do things like no, I wanna get into all that noise. Yeah, exactly. I don't. Oh God, I never want to say that. Like it hurts me. It feels like it poisons my skin to even say it ironically. Because like there's that way that people say it. It's like that. Be sure to slam that like button. Like they do that. Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry. I feel bad even saying that. Oh yeah, or the bell. I forgot about the bell. That please do that. Really helps me out. No. I don't know what it does for me. I have no idea what any of that does. Like I just want to play things, mostly Star Citizen, or branch out when Star Citizen gets to be a bit too painful. Talk to people while playing. I mean, I'm playing, my character, like Jack in Star Citizen. That's really about it. Oh yeah, Lee, I forgot. I've gotta do that. Like, I mean, I guess I could always go for like the simp stream thing. What is going on? There we go. Oh, Kai, I'm so sorry. Why? No! Oh, that's a close rock. Oh, yeah. It did used to be a thumbs up, didn't it? Like, see, that's just why I'm a bad streamer. Shuichi? Is that his name? Am I getting that right? Shuichi? Oh yeah, and the sharing. Don't. All right. What do we have next? All mediums. Anything decent on mercenary? No. I guess we go knock out a surveillance. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. See, that feels dirty, Chad. Like, oh, I can't bring myself to do it. Like, okay, so this is gonna sound dumb, but like whenever I'm looking up something on a game, like like a video or like something that I've missed that I gotta figure out how to do. If I watch a video and it starts with "What's up, guys?" I immediately stop. I quit. I exit the video. I will go find it elsewhere. Cause like it sounds dumb, and maybe it's just a hipster thing, but I hate when people begin a conversation or say hello with "What's up," but there's no way for you to respond. Like there's no, like I know in America, "What's up" or "How are you doing" is just kind of like a just a salutation. That's just a way to say hello. Like you don't actually care, but it feels so disingenuous, I guess, especially when it's on a video where you can't actually respond or interact. Like if I ask you guys what's up and you could tell me that like, your dog ate all your mustard or whatever, I can respond to that. I'm like, wow, that shit sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, you're right, Jason. I guess I should do that. Ah, yeah, Death. I need to get my pallets back. I have not, Death. I have not heard of that. Alright, can we hit this at 6.7? Doubtful. It's probably in the 5-kilometer range. Hey, Firefox! How you doing, man? It's been a while. How you holding up? You still got you on that hospital food? Oh yeah, Death. No, that sounds terrible. But yeah, like the 20 to 30 second intros that people do, where it's like, hey, I made an intro for my channel. You gotta watch it every time. It's like 30 seconds long. I cannot with any of that. I mean, Kai can certainly try. I want to go back. I greatly enjoy Landlord Super. I know it's not the prettiest game, but I love playing it. I don't know. I don't know if I like that M7. It doesn't really feel like it warrants the crap. Hey, we survived. Because it's so punishing if you miss, and it seems like the automated adjustment misses a lot. Oh yeah, Kai, wasn't that a bit of a heartbreaker? Also, screw that one place. We had to drive through, like, all the mountains, doing, like, 15 kilometers an hour, like, the whole way. Oh, he's a nugget. He's no longer a nugget. You know what I don't have going? Yeah, Firefox, how you been, man?
Shit! Shit!
Potty mouth in this guy.
Shit!
I feel like the Buccaneer goes faster with this. Yeah, maybe that M7 is just not all it's cracked up to be. Especially because I'm taking shots through my shield there.
Shit!
Alright, let's go trade for the buck. Or at the very least, a repeater. Well, good, Firefox. I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm sorry about the headaches, but I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. Did I get you home yet? Ah, yeah, Laramie, I should have. Ah, well, whoopsie doodle. Hey, man, you're fine. Don't worry about me, man. I just want to make sure you're all right. I mean, you know, stream stuff. That's nothing, man. You got tons of stuff to look forward to. What sort of apprenticeship? What are you studying?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Hey, an electrician. Nice. What? Oh. See, I knew a guy who wanted to be an electrician. He was not a smart man, though, and quickly left that vocation. Or, you know, attempting to.
And expenses. Join the ship share program today.
Yeah, some good money being an electrician. Good luck with all those wires, though. You know what, you can come over here and do the electrical work for Best Buy, because I used to have to babysit the electricians overnight when I worked at Best Buy. And I don't know where they found their electricians from, but they never inspired confidence. Like, I've met some decent electricians, but none of them were ever contracted by Best Buy. Why do I have a 3? Oh, that's right, because I was testing that one thing. Ah, I can melt that now. Alright, Bucky, where are you? There it is. My second favorite ship. Or third, I guess. Maybe.
A reminder that vehicles left unattended on launch platforms will be returned to storage.
Oh, Veritas, that sounds wonderful. I mean, you know, hell, most people, you know, pay money to go to Alaska. Granted, they get on, like, you know, cruise ships or whatever, so they can see the moose. Oh yeah, Firefox. Let me tell you about my drunk grandfather, who attempted to. I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to either shorten or readjust an electrical cord, and he starts cutting it. But he forgot it was still plugged in, and, well, like I said, he was drunk at the time.
Welcome aboard your great interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Yeah, he was a good man. Maybe not the smartest man. Or, sober man. We'll go with that. We really don't have a lot of stuff up, do we? Yeah, fire. Not at all. Not at all. Granted, I think being drunk was like the default state of his life, so maybe to him that was sober. I've never been to Alaska. The farthest north I've ever been
Thank you. And please
was Northern California, and this was like 2002. And I'd love to go back. Honestly, I just love to travel more to drive,
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh yeah, Parker. Like, man, I would okay. So like my whole like dream thing is to basically just take Amtrak around the country and just spend the whole trip reading and looking out the window. Staying in, strange hotels, the side of the track, waiting for a connecting train, walking around while waiting for it to to get reconnected or get its oh, that's right, we're detecting a ship.
Anyone out there? I'm taking fire and need assistance. Is anyone out there? I'm taking fire and need assistance.
Doesn't sound that stressed. I mean, it's a starfarer, so you can pretty much handle himself.
Attention. Weapons overheating. Attention. Weapons overheating.
Hey, I've got to fix these $180 though.
Attention. Weapons overheating. Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Attention. Weapons overheating. Attention. Weapons overheating.
Hey, Firefox, yeah, man. Hey, take care of yourself. Oh, don't worry. Mask up. Ever I am out. Because it is awful in my place right now.
Target is destroyed.
Alright, so you guys want to know why these pirates always have these ships? Like, why they can afford them all even though they're always losing? Because even when they lose a fleet, they're only out a couple of bucks.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Yeah, Firefox, have a good one, man. I will catch you around.
Shit! You think it's bad now?
Wait till the adrenaline wears off.
Target is destroyed.
Just let it happen. It's easier this way.
Wait, what? My guy, are you alright? C2000, high risk. Fugitive recovery certification. What? Did they rename them? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I know that joke was terrible. I could not help myself. I figure this is for the PvP bounties. Yeah, that's what it felt like. I was very uncomfortable with that exchange.
Quantum drive is now off.
I want to put rattlers on this, but I don't want to spend 5 days trying to buy them. But they're still broken. Did they ever actually fix the rattlers?
Contact.
Oh, it's a Valk. It'll actually, last. See, this is when attritions would do better, but I just like getting that maximum damage while closing. And he just brought the whole posse. Yeah, why not? It does kind of make me miss doing Pirate Swarm. That is a lot of fire. What is that? Uh-oh. I think our Rhino has taken some damage. See, like, our engine's taking damage. We have 2 Sakurons on here, so we should not be taking any damage until those shields falter. Yet, here we are. You keep using that potty mouth. That's probably why you're going to jail. Alright. Yeah, Laramie, Rattlers on a Nomad sounds catastrophic for whoever's on the opposite end. I should just go to Olisar to repair, but I love touching down on a planet to repair. Where's Deacons? Where's Deacons? I miss Deacons. Benson. Aha! You know, Parker, they used to, actually. The enemies used to, they'd be like, "Oh, you're pretty good, I give you that," or they'd, it's like, maybe we can work this out, or they'd actually kind of beg a bit. They don't really do that anymore.
Quantum drive is now off.
There goes that torque imbalance.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Come on, work. Alright, we're good.
Launch complete.
Yeah, Death, like, that's the thing. Like, there was the one guy who just kept saying it, like, over and over. It's like, dude, like, get a new word. Like, I don't care if you say shit, but, like, come on, there's so many other options out there. I've probably got time for one more bounty. High risk. Ooh, or we could do this for 21,000. Which will probably be constellations. Oh yeah, Parker, it's an excellent look. Someone else.
Landing gear up. Quantum drive is now off.
Now that is an interesting theory, Death. We could give it a look. I mean, maybe not today. We're about to wrap things up.
Drive is now off.
Come on, guy. You should be on scanners by now.
Gencoms, my vessel is under attack. Assistance is needed, please. Respond.
21,000 for bucks? Oh, come on. What's he in anyway? Ah, freelancer. He's actually mortal. Okay. Kind of sad they do the 80s movie thing though and only spawn one at a time. Like, they used to spawn all in a group. Granted, they also used to, kill your, escort target as well. They wouldn't all focus on you, they'd focus on them. But still. Gotcha, Laramie. I had no idea. I didn't know they actually, did them like that. I thought they were just constellations if they were more expensive.
How the hell did we survive that?
There's like 4 of them. Come on, man.
On the bright side, think about all the free time you're going to have in the hospital.
I don't think they've got their their dialogue set right. Ah, Parker, that'd be nice. I really like the Buccaneer cockpit. It feels great. It's got that gold wing door. Like it's just so. It's nice.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I cannot tell what side I'm on. I'm on the wrong side. Dragonfly. What's he doing on a dragonfly?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
All right.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
That is true, Parker. That's one of the reasons I enjoy Drake, because if they actually keep with that, it should be a bit cheaper. Let's be honest, you can find Drakes anywhere. I mean, hell, because the Star Runner is pretty much already like that, just with, you know, fuel alone. It takes me like $600 to fully repair that thing. Ah, such a great little tin can Terra. Alright, so I think we're going to end it here today. Because it is about that time on my end. So we'll go back to streaming some tomorrow. We might do something different tomorrow. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I want you guys to, as always, stay safe, have fun, enjoy yourselves, maybe eat some vegetables, and I will catch up with you later. So, till next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.